I'm living on $100 a month.
God.
And a lot of that comes in from the good graces of the grandmaster and his wife bringing me food and taking me out.
So if you could survive for 100, certainly for 200 or 300,
yeah,
somebody
sure.
could survive. Certainly for 300. So if we say a plane ticket from the States about $1,200, and then you need about $300 a month to live, and you need to pay for your training. So maybe you need about $600 a month. So if you're going to come for 3 months, maybe a total airplane ticket, pay for training, food, sleeping, maybe you need $2,800.
Sure.
Now minimum wage in the States has gone up since I left. It's how much, like $7 now?
$6 or $7. It's been a while since I've been there, so I don't know. I don't remember anymore.
So even if you're not, you know, a professional and you're not making $1 million, even if you're working at Walmart, you could work overtime probably for 1 month or 2 months. You know, just bite the bullet, work 50, 60 hours a week for 2 months, 3 months, and you could come over here and train for 3 or 4 months.
Sure. I mean, it took me forever, and whenever I came here, and the first time I came here, and I stayed here for a little over a month and trained with the grandmaster, I went back to Thailand, and I made $400 a month, and I was able to live off.
Okay, Zeb earns $400 a month as a teacher in Thailand. If you're working at Walmart in the States now, you should be earning about $300 a week. So, I'd say Walmart, also Kmart, and any other valued retailer, and McDonald's.
Right, and I basically I lived on half my salary, and I saved $200 a month every single month, and then I came here.
How about the cultural experience?
It's just a different world. I love it. I mean, I've learned so much about myself, about I guess different way of viewing the world, and it's just one of those things I can't put into words really.
So when you go back now, you've actually got a contract, right? Hopefully you're going to be actually teaching Bokator at a university.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to Lamar University in Southeast Texas and teach English, and also I'll be teaching Bokator at hopefully the university and as well as a school at night like this.
Man, so you'll be the first teacher outside of Cambodia, probably, and certainly the first in the United States.
Right.
Man, so that's it. So look, a few people that wrote to me on the internet, they criticized, how can you make a black belt in 5 months or 6 months? But you got to realize the people who did that, Derek and Zeb, I mean, they lived here and trained 8-10 hours a day, and they did nothing else. And when they go back, they're going to open their schools, and they're going to teach up to about, what, red?
Blue or red.
Blue or red krama. They're going to teach the beginning levels, and for the higher levels, the students will come here to Cambodia. Right now, the goal with Bokator is to make it live and survive, and so the only way we can do that is we get some foreigners qualified to go teach. So even if, I mean, there's no insult to you, but even if Zeb doesn't have the physical ability of some of the Khmers that are here,
yeah.
but Zeb's going to be able to take the art abroad, and that's really important right now because we need to make the art live and spread it out. So some people have complained about that. And then as far as me, I didn't live in the school, but I was in and out for three years, over a period of 3 years, in and out training with Grandmaster. And for my fighting training, he sent me to the wrestling village, and I had to wrestle. I had to go have a couple of pro fights in Thailand. I did Brat Al Saray training here with Patty Carson, my Brat Al Saray trainer, and so he had me doing a lot of my stuff outside in other countries and other places, and coming back and learning from him too. So maybe it looks like we made it quickly, but it's not quick. Does it feel quick to you?
Not at all.
Not at all.
It's rough.
People don't understand. At home, they're doing 2 hours a week, 4 hours a week. Class is 6 hours a week,
right? And
you're doing 8 hours a day. All right. All right, Zeb, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, man.
I really appreciate everything. Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
These guys have the most athleticism out of any people I've ever met on this planet, maybe even more than the guys at Shaolin, because they're moving in so many different directions. They're bending, they're turning, they're twisting, they're jumping, doing so many things that I absolutely cannot do. This is my flying knee. Not really flying, is it? Not hard to believe my hero is named Rocky. Rocks don't fly, neither does Antonio. One. What's your whole name?
Son, Angkor Richawan.
Okay, and Son is a family name, and then Angkor is the old Cambodian empire, and Richawan. It's his name. Okay, it's his name. Like Antonio, it has no meaning. So how old are you now?
13 years old.
Oh, who's your dad?
What?
Who's your father?
Grandmaster son of Zeb.
Okay, his father's the grandmaster. When did you make your black drama? How old were you?
Maybe 12 years old or yeah. 12.
Did you made like a few weeks before me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it? Were you the first group? Was
Yeah.
that the first group?
First group me.
Okay, the first group of Black Drama was Juan, and then some of the others that have been here for years since the school started, and then the second group was me and Derek, and that I think was the second group, like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Juan's basically grown up in the school. How old? Do you remember how old were you when he started the school?
6 years old.
He was 6 years old when they opened the school. And you came here basically every day, right? Training with your dad. What's your favorite thing about training?
Favorite thing in
Yeah,
Bokator?
yeah. What do you like in Bokator the most? You used to like the sticks. That was your favorite before.
I like spear and bow and arrow, and I like short.
And the swords. That's right.
Yeah,
You used to do
sword.
the 2 swords all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah.
Sword.
And how did your English get so good?
I just learn pronunciation, father and Zeb. Teach me a little bit.
And Juan and Grandmaster are both U.S. citizens, and Juan's going to go to the United States when he turns 18, probably. And the other thing is, Grandmaster has Juan teaching all the foreigners because he can speak English, and as a result, Juan's English keeps getting better and better and better. So every time I come here, you speak English better. And Zeb's giving you lessons too. Hey, do you have any message for the Khmer young people in America and around the world?
Just said, keep training Bokator and keep Bokator for the whole life, and teach your son, and maybe I open club in the United States, and I hope everybody come to the club.
Very good. And you have some advice, because you know a lot of Khmer young people in the United States, Lowell and Long Beach. There's a lot of young people they're drinking alcohol or take drugs, something like that.
I just said, you not need, when you do sport, don't need drink alcohol, don't need smoke, don't need everything. Just water, just coke, juice,
Okay.
make strong milk.
Make you strong. Drink a lot of milk and eat some meat.
Yep,
What about rice?
two.
He likes rice. Okay, Juan, thank you so much.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Could I be so offended?